A long time ago, there was a beggar who used to beg all day. One day he went back home and saw that a mouse was eating his belongings, which he collected by begging. He shouted at the mouse and said, "Hey you, just stay away from this." Mouse replied that this is your destiny, you cannot have more than your destiny. Beggar became sad and decided to go to Buddha for resolving his query, that why can't I have more than what is written in my destiny. He started his journey towards Buddha. As he was passing through a village, suddenly a heavy rain started. He decided to wait there for a while. Now, as rain stopped, he again started towards his destination. But now the sun has disappeared, and there was a dark night ahead. He was also very much tired and hungry. He saw a house nearby from where he was passing. The beggar knocked the door and asked for the help. Owner of the house agreed and permitted him to stay there. In the morning they woke up and was taking breakfast. The owner asked the beggar, "Where are you going?" He said, "I was going to Buddha." While talking, owner's daughter came and poured water in his jug. Beggar thanked her, but she didn't reply. Then the old man, his father, that is the owner of the house, said that she is not able to speak from her birth. Beggar felt sorry and started moving outside the house for further journey. Then he asked whether there is any message that you want to convey to Buddha. The old man said, "Please ask a question that when my daughter would start speaking." He agreed and moved on. Now, after going a bit further, a large mountain was blocking his path. He thought, "Now, how could I go further?" He sat there for a while. Suddenly, a wizard came there with his magic stick. He asked him, "What is the issue?" Beggar told him his problem, that he is unable to cross the mountain. Wizard helped him to cross that mountain with his magic stick. Beggar was so thankful to him and asked that I am going to meet Buddha. By hearing this, Wizard suddenly requested him to ask Buddha a question, that I want to go to heaven but I am not able to, as I am waiting here for 1000 years. Beggar promised him and moved ahead. He was walking with enthusiasm and positivity, as the destination was very much close. But suddenly he saw a deep river in between and was thinking how to cross it, as he doesn't know how to swim. Then a tortoise came and helped him to cross that river. Beggar thanked him and the tortoise asked, "Where are you going?" He replied, "I am going to meet great Buddha." He said, "Okay, then please ask him a question. I want to become a dragon from past 500 years but I am not able to. When would I become a dragon?" After listening to his question, he started moving on. By walking some distance, he finally arrived at the monastery and entered in the area where Buddha was meditating. The beggar bowed down to Buddha and asked, "Hey Lord Buddha, I am finally here. I want to ask you some questions." Buddha then smiled and said, "You can ask me only 3 questions. He was shocked and said, "Buddha, but I have 4 questions to ask." Buddha replied, "Now you decide which 3 questions you want to ask me." The beggar was confused. He started thinking of the tortoise, that he is in pain for 500 years. So he will definitely ask his question, that is the tortoise question. Also then he recalled the question of Wizard. He thought that Wizard was also in deep pain, as he was there for 1000 years. And 1000 years are very much. So he decided to ask Wizard's question also. After this, he thought of that old man's young daughter and recalled that she was very young and was not able to speak. So how could she live her whole life without speaking? And then he came to know that his own problem of money was not that much bigger than the other 3 persons' problem. So he asked the 3 questions to Buddha. Buddha smiled and replied to that, "The tortoise will become dragon when he removes his shell. Wizard will go to heaven when he drops his magic stick. And the young girl will get her voice back when she meets her soulmate." After getting all the answers, he bowed down to Buddha and started walking back to his home. In the way back to his home, he again met the tortoise and told him that Buddha told you to leave your shell. Tortoise does the same and removed his shell. Beggar saw the shell was full of diamonds, and the tortoise became dragon and gifted all these diamonds to the beggar. Now, going further happily, he found Wizard sitting on a mountain. He told him to leave his magic stick, as guided by Buddha. The wizard obediently left his magic stick and he started going up in heaven and gifted that magic stick to the beggar. After reaching the old man's daughter, he told him that his daughter will speak when she finds her soulmate. Now again he asked for a cup of water. The daughter came and spoke, "Hello, here is the cup of water. Do you need anything else in food?" Everyone was shocked and understood that he was her soulmate. So they happily got married, that is the beggar and the young girl. Now what we have learned from this story, that the beggar has asked questions of rest 3, then his own question, and he got everything whatever he wanted. So in the same way in our real life also, we have to be thankful to everyone, as what we give to others, that will only come back to us. It will decide our destiny. It means that we write our destiny at our own by doing karmas. So always remember to do good to all.